As many of you know, PvP in Minecraft is one of the fun things, or the dangerous things that are considered about the game. But what if I were to tell you that PvP can be anyone's downfall? As you know, I've done various videos on the PvP subject, but I'm going to show you the similarities of what I went through to get to this point, as I went through various videos and tips and tricks to become as powerful as I could. Wait, I need a favour. For the past month, I've been in a 1000 subscriber war against Plazard, so I'd appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button, as it helps out the channel and it will help us win the 1000 subscriber war. Thank you and enjoy the video. Let me take you back to 2021. I'd come back to Minecraft to get back to my 2014 self. You know, the nostalgia came back. After seeing and testing all the new things like totems, tridents, these things called crossbows, and a shield, but after I learned about them, I had to learn any PvP I could. So I started off watching Technoblade. He was the best I had ever seen. I saw him obliterate 4 people there and then with certain things that could make sure that he had survival. And thinking carefully, I knew what I needed to train with. Now, let me explain. Now, let me give you a little bit of knowledge, right? So, Turtle Master potions. They are one of the strongest potions in the game, alright? They help you survive from massive attacks, the like of God Apple, but with more resistance, alright? So, the resistance 3 helps you take less damage, and the speed potions he was using were to absolutely make sure that he had enough speed to remove the slowness 4 that the Turtle Master gave him. First, let's talk about PvP practice. Well, obviously if you're trying to get better, you're gonna come up to that one player who's gonna start elbozoing you all over the place, knock down your confidence. And that's something, in my experience, has taken my enjoyment out of PvP, because that's what happens. But, I mean, it's not bad for everyone. I mean, some will have to laugh it off eventually. But, let me explain my problem. As I was training, I realized if I even stopped for a day, it would end up dropping my skill level that I worked so hard to get, even though that wasn't the case. I had trained pretty much every day unless I was doing grinding. For example, I was doing one of the best builds on Doctor Who Online, Poseidon, Techno's Palace from the Dream SMP before he passed away, and even a survivalist poster for the lols. Anybody will tell you that spending time on video games is worthless sometimes, but not for me. I made sure that I was able to become someone who I wanted to be, like Technoblade. In every stream I watched back, I saw all the comedic jokes and the PvP skills, and that's exactly what I wanted people to see me as. Until I opened my phone on the 1st of July and saw something devastating. Techno had passed away. The person who had inspired me to become more like him. The man who helped millions all around the world, gone. But after building a memorial for him on Doctor Who Online and mourned with the rest of the world, I got back to PvP. This is a thing that can activate PvP because we didn't have it on the server. I don't know why, don't ask me. But I thought, you know, why couldn't we absolutely make sure that we could have fun with it? So, I created tournaments out of nothing. I went from a 1v2 to a 1v3 to a 1v4 and then a 1v5, which I didn't even make a video about. During one of the tournaments, I thought that I could take down anyone that I wanted. So, I decided to fight someone called Apply Now, one of the strongest players who I actually thought that was better than me for a sec. Anyway, I fought him and I won. But I still felt off, but I kept pushing and pushing to try and become more stronger, and that's when I realized Techno still had his live streams public. So I went back and studied a thing called speed strafing. Basically, when you have speed 2 and go side to side of a player hitting them, it can sort of make them panic, either chug gapples and pearl away, or spam click to oblivion thinking it's 1.8. I loved the technique until I met someone else, Plazard. After training with him a few times and losing badly, I knew I had to practice with more critical hits than strafing PvP, because clearly it wasn't doing anything, until I found someone else to watch. Clown Pierce! Yes, rumours had it, he was the deadliest Minecraft player you have ever seen. A man that did a 35 v2 and survived it. And now that's what I call deadly. So I followed his inventory layout and the potions he used for every fight and noticed that he ate 3 gapples before some fights, meaning that he had enough saturation to last him a few hits from other players before needing to heal again. But I had practiced what he did before, and let's just say it didn't go too well. But every player knows there's another chance to try, so that's what I began to practice. Critical hits as well as learning cobwebs and disabling shield tactics that would help me win a fight anytime I needed. I know it sounds like it, but it doesn't make me unkillable, because everyone has a weak spot. And then came the Pulsar SMP. Now, it might look like nothing but a died screen, but it makes me think of a fool of myself, thinking I should have done more to survive. And that is the curse of PvP in Minecraft, making you doubt yourself every count you get. With all that said, there'll be times where you can meet me in the PvP Legacy lobby whilst I'm PvP training, because, you know, I'm there most of the time. But there will always be sweats and bots and Tommy Gaming to try and stop you.